Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Good morning. Buenos días a todos. I would ask everyone to please take a seat. Again, good morning and welcome to the St. Augustine Catholic High School 2023 commencement exercises. I would ask everyone to please stand as we welcome our board members, school faculty, special guests, and most importantly, our graduates. school chaplain, Father Chris Orndorff, to please lead us in prayer.
Let us pray. Almighty God, thank you for your love, risen from the grave and freely offered for us all. Thank you for this special day for all the students who are assembled. May they feel a sense of achievement for their qualification and great excitement about their future. Come, take their skills and gifts that we celebrate today. May each student know your presence in their lives and understand how to use their ability for your glory and kingdom. And may they all continue to live lives of learning and discovery, and in doing so, bring great blessings to the world. We ask this in everything through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Please remain standing for our pledge. This morning, one of our graduates, Caden Marchessault, will lead us in the pledge. Caden is our class valedictorian. He graduates with a cumulative GPA of 4.197, and this includes 7 honors courses, 4 AP courses, and 4 college dual enrollment courses. In his spare time, Caden was an amazing volleyball and basketball team member. Caden, would you lead us in the pledge?
Please join me in face the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for our Star-Spangled Banner. Please be seated. Again, good morning and welcome to our 2023 commencement exercises. On behalf of Bishop Edward Weisenberger, our Superintendent of Catholic Schools, Mrs. Sherry Dahl, our School Board President, Mr. Richard Schaefer, and our School President, Mr. Dave Keller, we welcome you to this very joyous occasion, where we get to celebrate the milestones in the lives of these young women and men. Joining me on the stage are members of our faculty and staff, our board of directors, and our special guests. As you know, an important part of a commencement exercise is our graduate, who offers a few words. This year's graduation speaker was competitively selected from the top 10% of the graduating class. She graduates with a 4.185 cumulative GPA, which includes 9 honors classes, 6 AP classes, and 2 college dual enrollment classes. Our speaker also served as Student Body Vice President, National Honor Society President, and an AmeriCorps peer coach. Please help me welcome our 2023 salutatorian, Valerie Diaz.
Dr. Montague, Mr. Keller, Ms. Dahl, Mr. Schaefer, and members of the school board, Father Manu, Father Chris, faculty members, fellow students, family, and friends. Welcome. Welcome to a day we never thought would come, but is finally here. You know, my mom only cried 3 times last night. That's amateur hour, because I cried like 6 times. Why, you might be wondering, am I blubbering over a day such as this? Well, it's because I overthink everything. I'm scared of this, right here, doing this, because what if I get it wrong? What if I lose my place, or read the wrong thing, or start laughing when I make eye contact with Luis and Gabriela? But in all seriousness, I'm here because I have a belief, and it's a belief that unites all of us, I think. What is the one thing that makes all of us the same, more than just our being here today, in these caps and in these gowns? We're afraid. We're afraid of not being good enough for our parents, of never receiving the approval of others. We're afraid of change, and of losing those whom we love deeply. These are your fears, and these are mine. And as we prepare to walk across the stage in just a few moments, we step into the ring, onto the battlefield. Fear is our opponent, and we're fighting to win. But if fear wins, we lose. And so, what I'm really trying to say here is this: don't be afraid to fail. Now, I know there's only so much I can say as a 17-year-old. Wisdom comes with experience, and experience comes with age. And clearly, I lack both. But I've come to learn and believe in this: our failures don't define us, but how we respond to them does. And so, how do we respond? I have 3 ways, 3 rules that might help us. Rule number 1, embrace disappointment. Our freshman year, we had a snack bar on campus. It was, I dare say, the only thing most of us looked forward to. It had ramen, Arizona iced tea, hot Cheetos, you know, the snacks of champions. And then one day in December, it was gone. Thank you, Mr. Keller. It was a tragedy. We lost something that day. We lost a piece of us. And I've been trying to find a silver lining in that, something good which arose. But truthfully, it was just a loss. And that's okay. In what is to come, we will face disappointment over and over again. And learning to embrace our disappointments is the only way for us to move on, to find other ways to get our takis, our spoon visits, our maruchan mixed with hachitos, Elisa. Rule number 1, embrace disappointment. Now, rule number 2 is face those dragons in your life. Each of us has our own personal dragon, always lurking around the corner, hiding. Humberto hasn't used the bathrooms here in 4 years. He tries to sneak into the main office building whenever he can. Gabriela and Elisa hide from their alarms on their phones, terrified of 1, waking up punctually, and 2, getting to school on time. Andres is throwing up. Zarina has nightmares about the vastness of the ocean. Dante's dragon is loneliness. Keith is afraid of not living up to his real potential. Jesus is not accomplishing his goals, failing in his dreams. And then there's my dragon. In a couple of months, I will be moving across the country and taking on the real world little by little. And that's terrifying. That's just as scary as a fire-breathing monster. As we enter a new chapter in our lives and step into the unknown, we have to begin to understand that it is a good thing to name the dragons lurking in the castles of our lives. This is the reason superheroes are such a popular genre, the reason Marvel continues to pour out movie after movie. The hero always triumphs over evil because they take risks. And deep down, we see glimpses of ourselves in them. We want to be like them. If life is that easy, we would come out on top in every given situation. But that's not the reality of the world in which we live. Standing up to what scares us is intimidating, and we are so often victims of avoidance. Avoidance prevents us from learning that the things we fear are not as dangerous as we think. Maybe the dragon isn't a dragon after all. So, instead of running, what we should be doing is going back to our disappointments, our challenges, our opponents, our dragons, looking them in the eye and saying thank you. Rule number 2, face your dragons. And finally, rule number 3, there is no room for shame. First, we have to define what shame is because it is so different from failure. Shame is a desperately lonely feeling of not being good enough. It is an attack on our self-worth. It is a dishonoring of who we think we are and how we're seen by others. But while failure is inevitable, shame is a choice. Every time we face a setback, we have 2 choices. 1, we can be criticized by shame every time we are reminded of our faults and allow that shame to continuously grow larger and consume us. Or 2, we can embrace humility by remembering that we are inherently good and every mistake that we make allows us to grow. As the famed attorney of inmates on death row, Private Stevenson says, we have a choice. We can embrace our humanness, which means embracing our broken natures and the compassion that remains for the hope of healing, or we can deny our brokenness, forswear compassion, and as a result, deny our humanity. Rule number 3, there is no room for shame. Now, as I end, I need to thank those who have taught me. I would not believe what I believe without them. Para mis queridos abuelos, estoy muy orgullosa de ser su nieta. To my parents, you have loved me through my childhood OCD, my teenage mood swings, my rejection from Harvard, but my acceptance to Notre Dame. To my favorite and only sister, Victoria, thank you for allowing me to be your role model. And to the rest of my family, thank you for always rooting for me. To my teachers, Ms. Chavez, thank you for being my mentor from the very beginning. Mrs. Meyer, I appreciate your wisdom and guidance throughout these 4 years. Mr. Fontana, you have helped turn my dreams into a reality. Go Irish! And to Mr. Holmes, thank you for creating the best yearbook and for always reassuring me that I am enough. And last, to the class of 2023, I am so very proud of you guys. God bless us all.
And now I would like to invite the president of our school board, Mr. Richard Schaefer, to come to the podium.
Well, good morning. On behalf of the Board of Directors of St. Augustine High School, I want to thank you for all you've done for our school. You are the leaders of our school, and the halls are going to be a little fallow this next year because you've left your imprint here. We're so excited for your future, and we really give you our sincerest congratulations on graduating. So now it's my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker today, Gustavo Corte. Gustavo graduated from the University of Arizona, Eller College of Management, and started his career as a financial advisor at Access Advisors. He is a vice president and partner of the Schaefer President Corte Investment Group at RBC Wealth Management. He holds a certified financial planner designation, and he's extremely active in the community. Gustavo has held various positions in different nonprofits and currently serves as the second vice president of Casa de los Niños Board of Directors, member chair of the El Rio Vecinos Board through El Rio Health Care Foundation, and is part of the emerging leaders through the Tucson Metro Chamber of Commerce. Because of his commitment to his community and recognition for his peers, Gustavo has been featured as the next gen leader by Biz Tucson magazine, and as well as being named the Tucson's 40 under 40 by the Tucson Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Please join me in welcoming Gustavo Corte. That's what I was holding.
Hello, good morning. Thank you, Richard, for that introduction. Thank you to the faculty, staff, and the board. Thank you, proud parents, for getting these students here today. High schoolers are not easy. I'm very excited to be your keynote speaker this morning. I'm honored to have been invited to share some words with you all. Graduates, today is a very special day. For those of you who haven't realized it yet, today you get to graduate high school. I remember when I was in your seat. At the time, I didn't really know what was going on, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm the youngest of three brothers. My middle brother is a year older than me, and my eldest brother is 2 years older than me. My family moved to Tucson when I was in 7th grade, and none of us spoke any English. Can anyone relate to that? I didn't feel comfortable speaking English until I was a sophomore in high school, and by then, so much of what high school is about had already gone by. I, like a lot of you, had to grow up very fast. At an early age, I was translating legal documents for my parents. I was helping them figure out how to pay taxes, and eventually, I needed to help them figure out a high school graduation. When I was in your seat, life was passing by at what seemed to be 1,000 miles an hour. That taught me to take charge and be a leader. I want to encourage you to embrace challenges. Take charge. Be a leader. I went to the University of Arizona as a business major, but I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do when I graduated. That was until I met my mentor, Harold. At the time, Harold was 60 years old. I was 20. He was the shorter, slightly overweight, very tan Jewish man with a big smile who wore very colorful suits and he wore his pants up to like right here. Harold was a financial advisor at RBC Wealth Management. We became best friends. Over the course of a year, we would meet on Wednesdays at 3 and we would have iced teas at the restaurant, Risky Business. Harold and I had a great plan that I would come work with him at RBC and eventually I would take over his business and he would retire. Naturally, he had me come in and introduce myself to the branch manager. We told the manager about our plan and he basically told us to go eat rocks. In a much nicer way, of course. When I was still in school, he told me no, that he didn't have an internship program. A year later, when I graduated, he told me no, that he didn't have any entry-level jobs and that I didn't have the licenses needed to be a financial advisor. When I got my licenses, I went and got my licenses. I worked at a different firm for a couple of years. I went back to the manager and then he told me no again, that I didn't have enough experience. One more year went by and he told me no once again, that where I had been working was very different than RBC and that it just wasn't going to work out. 4 years had gone by. And by then, of course, my parents and my friends were convinced that I was crazy, to still be chasing this. A few months after that, the branch manager called me and invited me over to his conference room to share lunch with him. It was a job interview. He introduced me to his business partners. We went our separate ways. 2 days after that lunch, he called me and he offered me a job. By the way, that manager is Richard Schaefer. He's sitting right there. We are now partners along with our other partner, Bobby President, and we have an amazing working personal relationship. But that taught me to be relentlessly persistent and to create the future that I want to live. I want to encourage you to do the same. Create your own future and be relentlessly persistent. I didn't grow up in a house that was very charitable. Growing up, I didn't volunteer my time. I didn't donate my money. When I started getting involved with nonprofits, I did so to meet people. And I wasn't really sure how I could contribute. With this one particular nonprofit, I had been a board member for almost a year, and I was nominated to be the finance committee chair. I always thought that the financials of the organization could be better understood if they were organized in a different way. First, I did it for myself. I took all the information and created groups, charts, and graphs so that I could understand them better. And then it occurred to me, if they are easier to understand for me this way, I wonder if presenting them this way at board meetings could help somebody else. So I did. The reaction was amazing. I had members of the board that had been there for 10 plus years tell me that they finally understood the financials. They loved it so much that they decided to make that presentation, my presentation, a part of every board meeting. Eventually, it helped the organization make better use of their resources and have a greater impact in the community. That taught me that I have something to contribute, and I shouldn't be afraid to speak up. I want to encourage you to speak up because you have something to contribute. You never know what impact you're going to have on somebody else. Graduates, as you conclude this chapter of your life, remember these 3 things. Be a leader, create your own future, and speak up. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023.
I would now like to invite our academic dean, Ms. Cindy Shire, to the podium. Each year, the school recognizes an individual who embodies all we hope our alumni possess. The candidate for the Leaders in Excellence Honorary Alumni Award must display the same characteristics of a graduate of the school, as evidenced by our integral student outcomes, which are being an active Christian, a lifelong learner, a well-rounded person, and an involved citizen. Each year, the award is only given to someone who has never been a student at the school. Award winners become honorary alumni. Besides the leadership involvement I referred to, Mr. Shaker referred to, this recipient was also instrumental in helping the school establish and manage a foundation grant, which now totals over $350,000. That grant provides scholarship funds to families at St. Augustine. I am proud to present this year's award to our commencement speaker, Gustavo Costa. It means you can never leave us. And now, graduates, the moment we've been waiting for. We will now present each of our candidates for graduation. These students have successfully completed the course of study prescribed by the St. Augustine Catholic High School Handbook, and as such, they have met the requirements and standards of the Arizona Department of Education, the State of Arizona University Board of Regents, and the Diocese of Tucson. I would invite Mrs. Sherry Dawes, Superintendent of Catholic Schools for the Diocese of Tucson, and Mr. Dave Keller, our school president, to stand and accept these graduates and assist them with the conferral of the College Preparatory High School Diploma. As I present each graduate, I will briefly describe their future plans. A few terms you may hear: cum laude, which is Latin, and it translates to with honor. It recognizes students who have earned a 3.5 to a 3.7 cumulative GPA. Magna cum laude, which means with great honor, recognizes students who have earned a 3.8 to a 3.9 GPA. And summa cum laude, and you can guess what that one means, recognizes students who have earned a 4.0 or better GPA. Some other accolades of our class: we have several students who are members of our National Honor Society, members of our Mu Alpha Theta Math Honor Society. We have 26 of the 57 graduating seniors who completed at least one college dual enrollment class. Quite an accomplishment. So graduates, as I call your name, please come across the stage to receive your diploma. To ensure that each name is clearly heard, and I know you're excited, family, and you want to yell and cheer, we ask you to applaud, but hold all of the excitement till the end. Again, so we can hear each one of our students' names. Carlos Gabriel Acosta plans to attend Pima Community College, where he will study digital film, arts, and animation. Carlos Acosta. Gabriel Alejandro Acuña will begin an internship for training to become a corrections officer. Sandra Lisbeth Arredondo Rios will attend the University of Arizona to study business management. Alejandro Alberto Valtier will study engineering at the University of Arizona. Patrick Bauman graduates summa cum laude and will attend the University of Arizona, where he plans to explore various options before choosing a major. Christian Alexander Bracamonte will study engineering at the University of Arizona. Rafael Cardona Jr. plans to attend the University of Arizona, where he will explore various fields of study before selecting his major. Isabella Rose Cole plans to work in a physical therapy clinic while attending ultrasound school. Valerie Diaz graduates summa cum laude. She will attend the University of Notre Dame and major in political science. Kaylee Marie Dickherber graduates magna cum laude, and she will study forensic science at Arizona State University. Ileana Durazo. She plans to begin her post-secondary studies at Pima Community College and then transfer to the University of Arizona to complete a major in business management. Francesco Luigi Ferrero graduates summa cum laude, and he will attend the University of Arizona to study business administration. Graciana Elisa Gallego. She plans to attend the University of Arizona and major in nursing. Rogelio Gámez Valdez. He will study graphic design at Northern Arizona University. Jesus Adrián Castellón. He plans to attend Pima Community College and earn his certification in plumbing. Olivia Haywas. She will attend Benedictine College in Kansas and major in psychology. Jacob Anthony Inocencio plans to attend the Universal Technical Institute of Arizona and become an automotive technician. Sedona Eva Gentov. She graduates magna cum laude and will attend the University of Arizona, majoring in interactive and practice-focused medicine. Giselle Jimenez. She will join the Dental Assistant Program at Pima Medical Institute. Mariana Lanza. She graduates cum laude and will attend Northern Arizona University, where she will explore options before choosing her major. Alondra Maria Lara Pasos graduates magna cum laude, and she will study criminal justice at the University of Arizona. Danaí Lizárraga plans to begin her study in criminal justice at Pima Community College. Julian Martinez Lopez will attend Minnesota North College in Hibbing, Minnesota to study business management. Marco Antonio Lopez will attend Grand Canyon University and major in pre-medicine. Nayeli Alexandra Luna Bielma plans to work for a year and save money while she decides what to study before attending college. Alondra Maldonado Quijada will begin her studies in veterinary technology at Pima Community College and then transfer to the University of Arizona. Gabriela Maldonado Quijada graduates magna cum laude and will attend the University of Arizona to study psychology. magna cum laude and will attend the University of Arizona and major in pharmaceutical sciences. Kaden Marchessault graduates summa cum laude. He will study aerospace engineering at the University of Notre Dame. Yulisa Karina Maiboca Pindres graduates magna cum laude and will major in business management at the University of Arizona. Carla Marie McCarthy will attend Pima Community College to complete her general education requirements and then transfer to Northern Arizona University to complete a major in communication sciences and disorders. Adelene Guadalupe Monte graduates magna cum laude. She will attend the University of Arizona, where she plans to major in nursing. Elisa Rosario Moreno graduates magna cum laude. She will attend the University of Arizona and study business management and later specialize in accounting. Juan Pablo Murrieta will attend Pima Community College and earn a certification in automotive mechanics. Nicholas Morgan Wajar graduates summa cum laude. He plans to attend Pima Community College and study creative writing. Michael Paul Nguyen graduates summa cum laude and will attend the University of Arizona, where he plans to major in pharmaceutical science. Anwar Aziel Niebla Heredia plans to attend Grand Canyon University and study engineering. Erubiel Javier Ordonio will attend the University of Arizona and explore options before selecting a major. Zorina Marisol Palma will attend Pima Community College to complete general education requirements and then transfer to the University of Arizona to study sports medicine. Brianna Lynn Rabb graduates cum laude. She will begin her post-secondary studies at Pima Community College and then plans to transfer to St. Anselm College to complete her degree in criminal justice. Kellen J. Richardson will attend the University of Arizona, where he plans to study engineering. Rafael Reese plans to attend Pima Community College and earn his certification in welding and fabrication. Roberto Moises Salazar will attend Pima Community College and begin his studies in business. Dania Salinas will attend the University of Arizona and major in psychology. Christopher Van Schlabach graduates magna cum laude. He will attend Vanguard University of Southern California and major in biology and chemistry. Keith Richard Schuman will attend Northern Arizona University and pursue studies in biomedical science and business administration. Angela Serrano Vega plans to join the workforce while attending cosmetology school. Andrea Adeli Silva will attend Grand Canyon University, where she will major in exercise science. Daniel Spears plans to complete his general education requirements at Pima Community College and then transfer to the University of Arizona to continue his studies in aeronautical engineering. Genesis Viviana Kamashiro plans to attend Pima Community College and major in English. Hannah Grace Kite graduates summa cum laude. She will attend St. Mary's College, Notre Dame, where she plans to major in biology. Christian Alfredo Valdez Caballero will attend Pima Community College and earn certification as an automotive technician. Javier Oeste Velarde Jr. plans to train toward earning his CDL license. Nicholas R. Velasco will attend Pima Community College and earn his certification in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Humberto Villafaña will attend Pima Community College, where he will complete his general education requirements while exploring other options before choosing a major. Nathaniel Edward Weiss graduates cum laude. He will attend Pima Community College, where he will study to become a paramedic and later pursue studies in nursing. George Zimmerman will attend St. Mary's University in San Antonio, where he will major in business. And now I would like to invite Alondra Lara Pasos, past student body president, to come forward. Graduates, please stand.
Traditionally, the moving of the tassel at graduation is called turning of the tassel. It symbolizes one's transition from candidate to graduate. Standard protocol in the United States dictates that candidates wear the tassel on the right side of the mortarboard during commencement, and then sometime during the ceremony, the tassel is moved to the left. Members of the class of 2023, please join me in moving our tassel from right to left, signifying that we are now graduates and alumni of St. Augustine Catholic High School.
At the end of today's ceremony, everyone is invited to stay for some refreshments and some fellowship in our courtyard. Please remain seated, except for the graduates, or shall I say alums. I would like to invite Father Chris to lead us in prayer.
And my friends, let us pray. May God's blessing follow you all as you find new journeys to travel. You walk safely along the pathways of your dreams. May his gentle hand guide the decisions you will make and the passions that you follow. And may your hearts and lives always reflect his love and truth. May hope be a light within you that you carry into each new day. And may Almighty God bless you all, the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
Graduates, would you please turn and face your families? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and pleasure that we present the St. Augustine Catholic High School graduating class of 2023. You can meet your graduates out in the courtyard. Thank you for joining us this morning.
I'm just gonna let it record it. Okay, I guess are we good?
Yep. No.
I'll let you.
Thank you.
How are you, sir? Ready for the picture?